Hi there, church family. I hope you're doing well. I wanted to read to you from the Psalms. It's one of my favorite books of the Bible. The Psalms are a beautiful thing, and one reason is because at the beginning of one chapter, you might hear this, "Lord, help me, where are you?" And then at the end of the chapter, it's, "You have saved me, thank you." It's the perfect description of ministering to students or doing student ministry. And that's what I love about them, and that's why they love the Psalms. The Psalms kind of put skin on it. They kind of help us get into the emotional state of the authors that we see. So I wanted to read to you from Psalm 4. It's a Psalm of David, and it's something where, he is really in trouble. He's needing God, and he's praying out to God. Just a wonderful prayer, an honest prayer. So let me read Psalm chapter 4, just verse 1 and some other verses here. "Answer me when I call, O God of my righteousness. You have relieved me in my distress. Be gracious to me. Hear my prayer." And then verse 3 says, "The Lord hears when I call to him." And then it goes on and says this, "For you are not a God who takes pleasure in wickedness. No evil dwells with you. The boastful shall not stand before your eyes. You hate all who do iniquity. You destroy those who speak falsehood. The Lord abhors the man of bloodshed and deceit. But as for me, by your abundant loving kindness, I will enter your house. At your holy temple, I will bow in reverence for you." What a wonderful passage that not only tells us the emotional state of David, he is just everywhere in this chapter, but it also talks about a great attribute of God. Who God is. God abhors evil and wickedness. He doesn't want bad things to happen. I think that's important to understand. When we study the attributes of God, who God is, it's important to remember that. David went through horrible things. He was like on the run for his life for many of his young years. He could have said, "Why, God? Why did you do this?" And he could have blamed God for all that happened to him. But instead, he placed his faith in God. And he knows that God doesn't want wickedness. He hates wickedness. He does not want to see evil things happening because this is who God is. He is loving. He is just. He knows all. He's sovereign. And that's a beautiful thing to see here in Psalm chapter 4. So I encourage you, get into the Psalms, read them, absorb them, and I guarantee you, your prayer life will flourish. Thank you for tuning in today. Have a great week.